Alright, so first move I'm going to be teaching you is something called the Indian step or the two-step. It has a variety of names, especially since this dance is so all over the world now. Names may have gotten changed up along the way, but anyways, the name I learned is two-step or Indian step. So all you're going to be doing is we're going to start off with your right leg. This is my left, your right. So we're going to be taking this right leg and sort of stepping it over to the diagonal. Most common mistakes is people step to the side or to the front. What I want you to do is sort of combination of both, go to the diagonal. And what I want you to do, bring the hip out as well, and sort of your arms come up sort of like a little past this sort of cross or T-bar. Bring it up. It's almost like come at me, bro. Okay. This is a general default place where you want to put your arms. Eventually, once you get used to it, you can start switching it up to anything else. Okay, but I accidentally picked my nose there. But anyways, that's a general place where you want to go from. From here, to add contrast in terms of your move, is that you want to come back down here. This is how I was trained. Bend your knees, cross the arms, okay, and almost like you're protecting yourself like a boxer in terms of how I was trained. And then it goes from a very big move into a small move, but it just makes the next move that much more dramatic. Okay, boom, to give it huge contrast. Boom, bah, boom. See that? So again, that's important. Yeah. So pretty much when you step out here, boom, hip out, big arms. Okay, a general mistake that people tend to do is they do this sort of really ugly bad thing, and what most people do when they're scared doing moves for the first time is they do something really half-assed, and it looks way worse than it should be. So make sure you commit to the moves. That's one thing that's huge in terms of dancing, is you commit to the moves and you do it the proper way. Because if you feel stupid, you're probably doing it right in terms of dancing. Okay. From here, you back down here. Same thing on this side. You step to the diagonal, so not straight here and not up in front. Diagonal. Push that hip out, nice and big. Okay. Boom. Come back in to that sort of center place. Open, boom. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. So step, hip, open, boom. Step, hip, open, boom. Protect yourself, boom, boom. So remember, b-boying started off in. Anyways, continuing to practicing the Indian step. I go facing this way so you can see how my feet are. Boom, nice, big, boom. Back in, I'm the knees bent. Nice contrast. Boom, 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 boom. Now facing the 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So, again, so if you're to how to combine that with the groove and the actual move, it's sort of almost weird because you got to combine them both. You may first start off super stiff like this, which is totally cool, but don't get stuck there. Eventually start adding that bounce to it. Boom, boom. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, let's try that like 2 more times just to get the feel of it. So remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now doing it slowly. Okay, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's speed that up a little bit. Okay, and I'm not doing it with music here. Technical difficulties on the system, but we'll work with what we have. So we're going here, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Now let's pick it up a little faster because most break beats are a little faster. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. So that's how generally you generally want to progress your speed and progress a lot of these moves, especially if you're trying to if you're learning for the first time, because a lot of it's in my personal opinion that learning any dance can be pretty difficult. It can be easy is just or simple is just getting it with the music and fully understanding its essence is difficult. So again, you see these moves, simple, but now incorporating it and really understanding it and really bodying it is on a whole nother level. Okay, so the next move we're going to be talking about how kick and twist. We'll break down how that goes, and then a couple other moves after that, and then I'll show you a simple top rock combination that you can do on your own.